The scars of the, of the past run deep. It, whether and they can leave a lasting mark. Hello, this is Friena Riamentia. I welcome you to my recap of Critical Role's of the fifth episode of Critical Role's Daggerheart special, Daggerheart series, Age of Umbra. Today's episode, the Age of Pain. It's already been called. Something I know about because, as you can see, this is like weeks late because of trying to figure out what to do now that as I discussed last time, I recently discovered new classes been released, including stuff for a new domain, Dread Domain. One new classes even was going to be part of the group I was going to release. I was originally going to release my own version. Was the Witch class. One of the new classes they released was Witch class. I had actually was making my own Witch class for Midnight and Sage. Well, there's this Dread and Sage. So now that I have official, I cannot post that stuff. So and of course, once I got there, I got thinking, what should I make my own domains? And that kind of got me off the rails. I do have currently 2 ideas for domains that they were coming up. And those are the first one I came up with, the Mind domain, with stuff like psychic powers and mental key up there, which unfortunately means also means I couldn't. I had to postpone any further development on my psychic class. Class, because now I'm wondering how many of those features I'd want to actually be part of the new domain. And of course, that new class has to be part of that domain. Also, I have past classes like the Seer and stuff, which are probably going to be under domain. Also, the other domain, with them coming out with a Dread domain, I thought it would be good, which can sort of relate to fear. I thought perhaps, which is one of the duality dice, I thought perhaps something that corresponds to the other duality dice, the Hope die. And so I'm also developing what I'm calling a Serenity domain. I should probably get started, so before I continue, I do not own, nor am I associated with Critical Role, its YouTube or Twitch channels. They develops an official Daggerheart content. And who knows, may I get discovered with some of my ideas or no, but until then, I'm not interested. Or any of the other online content. I'm just a fan sharing with fellow fans. And part of the sharing, I shall be using clips from the actual show. These clips are focused less on important moments, so there will be some, especially those that come through, not so much in this thing, but like in anything, magical message, anything, if it's just something so important and shocking, I'll probably just show it. And also anything that involves a cliffhanger, because that is partial comedy, which is the main thing we look at for there. So any important stuff before a break or the end of the episode, yeah, that will be included. With that, let's get into this. I freaking hate Twitch's keyboard controls.
Welcome to tonight's episode of the Age of Umbra. Tonight's episode is sponsored by Living Minis. Sam, why don't you tell us about it?
Bring your gaming table to life.
Oh, one quick thing. In light of the stuff, and since I only had 6 classes left for my original plans, and now at least 2 of those will with the witch now being the official version of Witchbait, and me having to rethink some of the stuff for the second, at least 4 left, which is the number of episodes left in the series. So remaining episodes will have, for their homebrew, will only feature 1 class. It'll also help save time with the video.
Living Minis, a collection of miniatures for role-playing games with the twist of animation. Wow. You've never seen minis like these. Living Minis feature their sort of hologram. They animate. They feature front and back animation. They're easy to use. They're portable. They encourage immersive play. They're durable. They're compact. They're waterproof.
Wait. Waterproof?
Yes, these are totally waterproof. They're made of durable.
I'm so sorry. Did you say waterproof?
Yes, these are waterproof. Why do you guys keep harping on that water? Well, everyone's moving. But why?
Don't worry about it.
Why is everyone looking at me?
No reason. Just keep going with your act.
Yeah. Go on. You're fine.
Okay, well, if I've got more room, I'll spread out. The Living Minis animate using a new tech. What's going on back here, guys? What seems to be happening here? Oh, did you need to? Oh, hi, Gary. Oh, hi. What is all this for?
You said they were waterproof.
I did. Yes. Oh dear. Oh god. This is actually scary.
Read the words, Regal.
But
Read them.
okay.
I love the formation.
Technology! Oh my god!
That got so sad.
I can't see the words!
That's like all figure so long.
Wait. Wait. Read the words.
Scroll up. The Living Minis campaign features a whole of baddies that can be used in any campaign. Don't lug around massive bags of minis. Get Living Minis instead. Check them out at livingminis.com. Matt, soap to you.
Oh, that felt good.
Those things hold so much water.
You gotta bring the eye at the end there.
Oh my god.
You okay, buddy?
I'd like to take this moment to acknowledge our audience and remind you that these adverts are written by Sam.
Yes. Oh, the fur's wet.
We talked about that before.
So.
Yeah, why do you think you
chairs are
talk
so
over that?
aren't they? Yeah.
Now, Marisha, you got an announcement.
We level up. Hey! You can check.
Yeah, I will. I was originally thinking maybe eventually go back and look at the level up thing. I won't bother doing a recap of that. I already got a lot of backlog, including things, and I'll figure out what they have to come up with. I'll probably watch it myself just for fun, but
Check out our level up video on Beacon and YouTube and see what cool new abilities we are. A lot of people are July 10th. Our crew break. We don't want to make them work. Anyway, but the Age of Umbra miniseries will return for the 5
oh yeah, they took a break soon, which
Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have.
Are they dry?
They're dry. They didn't get touched. It's our game night collection.
Water
Fun to tell it.
Okay,
Some of
this is a gold. They probably have
minis,
new.
and there's
new merch
it's
out.
really so spicy, and it will be
Okay.
available as ebook and audiobook.
Yeah, so something I think happens
Find out where you can get
coming
it
up.
at Critical Role.
Happens, I'll buy it.
Up on his face and just started shooting at his dick.
Yep.
The more things change. It's insane that exists. And another thing that is wild that it exists, Liam, why don't you go ahead and tell us?
Oh my gosh, I have the coolest announcement. There has never been one quite like it on the show before. Our beloved Robbie Damon will be reprising his role as Rufino from our Assassin's Creed Shadows one-shot in a brand new story drop for Assassin's Creed Shadows, free to download right now. What? Will be made in the next and some game streaming services.
I believe.
Oh yeah, like the content from their actual one shot, it made it to the game the one shot was based off of. So that is cool.
boy.
Let's go and jump into tonight's episode of The Age of Umbra.
We've seen the intro. It's nothing cool intro, but hey, more importantly, since with the amount of time passed, let's get into the recap.
Hello and welcome to the Age of Umbra. When we finished the last session, as this troop was fleeing from the center of the Screaming Forest, I also decided that it'd be time for you to level up. So we went ahead and leveled up everyone in a separate video that you can find on our channel. But just to go quickly around on what domain you may have chosen, experience you might have done. We'll start over here with Travis. Item.
Yes, I picked 2 cards from Splendor, Healing Hands and Final Word, so that we can heal our party and then also talk to some that we vanquished.
Fantastic. Missy.
I took, for an extra domain card, the Book of Sittle, and then I took an extra HP point, and upped my evasion.
Hell yeah. All right. Amelia.
I upped some of my skills, so I'm more agile and more instinctual now. And I have more stress because I am using a lot of stress
And you have
for
a
my
bow.
spells. And I took ability to burn people.
Cool. Love it. Awesome. Screed.
I upped my evasion. I gave myself Shadow Bind and Troublemaker because I'm a troublemaker. That's fine.
Perfect. Brixton. Marsha.
I went all in on Valor, and I took Forceful Push, so it can push people up bridges.
Forcefully.
And then
Because
Body
because
Measure.
gravity has been
So
their
I can
best
add
weapon
my
so
strength
far.
to all my damage rolls now. And my strength is now out of 3.
Fantastic. August. Tell us.
I grabbed something called the Book of Vagras, which has like little locks, a little teleport, a little detect magic, and then I upped my evasion and upped my knowledge and instinct just a tad.
Fantastic. Snicks.
Snakes upped his agility and strength, chose Nature's Tongue and Conjure Swarm, and he's ready to play this game.
Fantastic.
Do that?
Let's go. So, last we left off, this troop, after traversing the sunken rampart, battling with a couple of pain beasts, and then forging your way to the central southern landmass of the Halcyon Domain, you implored entry into Volkoru, and were denied due to the unproven untrustworthiness of your troop by the 2 barons there. However, you were allowed to rest outside of the walls and trade with a representative. A few trades were made, some acquisitions were acquired, and then you headed northward for the rest of your trek towards Amber Reach through the Screaming Forest. A place that has a hint of anxiety specifically for a couple of you. As you trekked into this eerily quiet, dark place, the leafless trees reaching out in gnarled branches that look like forever frozen screaming bodies stretched in agony. The landscape itself, the underbrush, filled with spongy, dark, multicolored fungus. You began to hear the buzzing sound of something in the distance, something familiar to some of you. In attempting to hide away, you awoke some of the nearby fungus, its caustic touch beginning to burn through your armor before a large rot lord itself was summoned from the underbrush, and you battled it as it called more of its brethren to your side. Unable to finish the battle quickly enough, 2 hive collectors arrived. And while they were beaten fairly hard, they managed to flee elsewhere. And the instinct to run took over as your troop began to sprint towards what you hoped to be the exit of the Screaming Forest. With that, I'm beginning the dynamic consequence timer
Oh
on a
god.
5 here.
DCT.
Yeah, okay.
And you are all running.
Oh,
You are running somewhere in the Screaming Forest. First off, which direction are you?
The direction you run, they're heading north. Or they're running. Their direction heading north. Toward toward the amber. Each Snyx leads to, and they should ask for the quickest path, because while they could try taking more less secure route,
Who's helming this? Who's looking?
They already know that they're in the proximate area they're in. So, and with the aerial view advantage, it would easy to spot even if they diverted. And so they're just trying to get away as fast as possible. Quickening of the path.
Traverse your group safely to the shortest path from where you're currently running.
I'll shadow your roll just so I know whether to feel bad or good about what you did.
Stay behind me, everyone. Yeah, just follow my little cute tail. Oh no. 11 with hope.
Huh?
11 with hope. Okay, it's a failure with hope. The countdown timer ticks down from 5 to 3.
Oh!
On a failure with hope, you gain a hope, but in rushing to the most direct route, you go charging directly into what looks to be a partially sunken part of the forest. As you go around the side of it, the ground itself feels a little spongy. It's almost like this landscape was recently rocked by some strange physical activity. A little bit of the back of your brain tickles, like a bad memory that you don't want to focus on. But nevertheless, you continue to push forward. As you do, you watch as the
forest seems to awaken. The vines start to attempt to stay about what they can, but even trying to go for them. They can hear a hum in the distance, like insect wings. Means weird deer start running their way. Are they charging or fleeing? All they know is they're heading right for them.
you can get out of the way of this stampede.
No! 13 with hope.
Well, this is... Okay, so this is a group roll. So, yeah, so 13, that's a -1.
Fuck.
8. Oh, no.
-2.
6.
-3.
Oh.
15. -4.
7.
-5.
Oh, no!
18.
-4.
What? Oh,
yeah. So, go ahead and make your roll.
You got this. I'm going to use my new experience, Creepy Climbers, add to the roll.
Alright, so spend a hope to do so.
Okay, it's done. That is 13, 14, 15, 16 of the hope for me.
-4 is going to be a 12.
Which is
That's
totally enough.
Yeah.
not great.
It's okay.
That counts down the consequence timer to a 1. As the stampede comes rushing through, you reach out for the tree, and the rest of you follow suit. You grab it without issue, with each other ally that leaps under the branch.
This way. This way.
Until eventually, halfway up the trunk of the tree, snaps out to the side, and your whole troop impacts and scatters to the ground as the stampede runs past.
I came down to you.
All of you, as a troop, suffer.
That's the end of the sentence.
Suffer.
Yes.
8 points of physical damage as you all get briefly stampeded, knocked to the side, kicked and pushed off into the nearby brush by this group of about 12, 13.
Our armor's all fucked.
Yeah, this is last time.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Matt,
You gave me, in the last game, you gave me a temporary boost to my armor. Does that still count?
As long as we haven't taken a rest, I believe it still counts.
Okay.
So that you can spend an armor if you want to.
and furthermore, I went unstoppable at the end of the battle, but it says that this continues until the end of this scene.
I will allow this to continue to be the same scene since you are still kind of fleeing from that battle and the threats haven't left your periphery.
Okay. I take no damage.
Great.
I'm going to spend a hope to use my rune ward.
Alright, go ahead and roll for the Rune Ward's damage reduction.
It's 1d8, down by 4, which brings it down to a 2, which is a minor 1 hit point.
You got it. Alrighty. Taking back up where you are, you can hear other creatures that call the forest home rushing away and like tearing through the nearby trees, like leaping over small hills and other weird shadows that are leaping, like something intense is happening in the direction that you're traveling. That you can feel under the ground like this big bassy impact, and then suddenly a large
Perhaps we should.
and then it goes quiet ahead.
Perhaps we should listen to the wildlife and not go forward. Maybe we should peel off to the side.
Yeah. Playing, I hear the thud, went quiet. The countdown is ending. Before they come to a clearing, a massive clearing. Reason why the clearing is massive is a larger part was explained via a huge sinkhole. The buzzing gets louder, and suddenly two larger collectors appear, carrying a far larger figure.
As a voice rings out from above.
Those that leave will return to the hive. Mother misses you, August.
Hey, I'm a ranger. I used to have an animal companion.
Oh, wait.
Do I write
Got a map here.
Oh, shit. What happened to who? Bert? Bumper? Why do I write scary things in my back?
Whopper!
All right, a sinkhole and was never seen again. Hey, I'm a ranger. I used to have an animal companion.
He used to be a beast.
But they're useless, as we all know. And fell into a sinkhole and died.
As an anthropomorphic ranger animal, did you have a human companion who was useless?
He's like an elephant.
Okay,
creature.
well that's
He's like a mini elephant that I used to ride.
Oh, an elephant?
Mini elephant guy.
That's adorable.
He was so cute.
Cup elephant.
The quicksand.
Why are you
Just like our
so cute
childhood told us.
to
That would be a problem.
backstory?
As you all kind of turn around and hear this voice, you watch as the two buzzing elite hive collectors release this shattered entity that arcs down and lands. You see this monstrous, swollen, insect arachnid type creature. Its outer chitinous skin like a pale, yellowed, almost jaundiced color. Like biological armor plates that sit across its multitude of multi-segmented legs. Its lower, like thorax itself, kind of swollen and cracked in places. And where the joints are throughout it, you can see this like thick, slick purple underflesh that seems to like almost like beat between where it's exposed. The two larger humanoid arms that emerge from its torso clutch a amazing, nasty-looking glaive that has this awful kind of hooked blade on it. And you see, aside from the armor plate, a crest that contains a multitude of candles that are all still kind of lit, glowing behind it. Its head, what looks like it's under a hood, but the hood itself is almost like the same jaundiced, like a flesh flap over its purple, slick face that seems to like emit this horrible voice from a sourceless mouth as it impacts and lands.
Oh my god.
Big baby.
Scream, look how it sparkles.
Oh, pretty colors.
So to this degree,
Are they bigger than the last ones or the same size?
these are the same size, but these ones are a little
Bigger.
a little better armored, a little more serious, a little more of like a royal escort, if you will, for Mother.
That's Mother? That's Mother?
Calls me mother.
August,
Grandmother shit.
you were my favorite experiment. I'm glad you're home. You're very
Oh god, I want to run.
I am going.
Wait, do we run? Are you
I am
calling
going
for a
to
run?
step in front of August.
Oh.
Oh god, I just looked.
Boy, I don't know.
Oh god, I didn't get a good look at
We can run.
when I first watched this.
Running is always
I
awesome.
didn't realize how terrifying the thing.
Okay, well.
They're very fast. Oh boy.
I didn't find anything else.
No, you just want to step in front of me.
Well, no, I was like, well, wait, are we going to discuss something?
I'm paralyzed.
If no one's doing anything,
God.
at this point,
What do you got?
I'm gonna decide right in this moment.
yes.
What I'm gonna do is, which one do I want to do? Wild Flame. Shoot Wild Flame.
Okay. As you approach, she's like,
I recognize word of you.
Yeah, she recognizes Misty. Misty manages to quit with a wow. And inflict a major wound. Alia, uses experience. They mostly come out at night. Yeah, I'm not attempting to voice. To hide, and from behind spot, she uses Unleash Chaos. Here's something I wrote something here, but I crossed off because I think they had a backtrack and realized, wait. Just something. Uses surgical accuracy, which means whatever the mother uses surgical accuracy, which for anything she targets with it while using this, their evasion is halved. Oh dear Lord.
so.
Not my mother.
So that's a different damage dice. Ooh. That's gonna be 27 points of physical damage against you.
Yikes.
Oh.
You have no armor.
It's gone.
27 points?
27 points of physical damage.
That's... What happens if it's double your severe damage threshold?
Double your severe?
Yeah.
That's 4 hit points you mark.
Oh, and if you're out of hit points,
I am your shield. I am your shield. I am your shield.
Do you have the...
Yes, I'll take this rest and do this. God damn it.
Oh yeah.
wait, you would be dead? I would be dead.
We'd be rolling.
Well, we'd be going into death moves here.
Okay.
All
I
right,
do
so
love a
you're
death
gonna hit
move.
instead.
I do love a death move.
So that is 27 points of physical damage against you, Brixton.
Okay.
Wait.
It has to be double my... What's the double situation?
What's your severe threshold?
My severe threshold is 18. I am
So it's not
currently...
double.
No. I am also currently unstoppable. So... I've reduced the severity of physical damage by 1 threshold.
So that's a major.
I will also spin an armor and drop it down to a minor.
All right, go for
A
it.
minor. Ooh.
That's amazing.
That's what Guardians do.
Just eat the full fucking brunt of it on my shield.
Like darting forward, you for a moment, for this brief period of time that you've regained life, you see this flash in your mind of it coming to a dark, sudden close. And you realize that darkness is not your vision, it's the shadow of Brixton who had leapt in front of you and took the blow and kind of glances over her shoulder at you with a nod and an acknowledgement.
The old gods are with you.
That's true. That is true. Not today. What's that old god's name?
Yes.
Not today, Ratu! Not today!
I don't think that was a god there.
It's back to you all. What are you doing?
Well, fuck this shit. I'm going in.
Let's go, Brixton.
I'm fucking raging!
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to do a forcible push. Because I can.
You want to move it all first, or you want to stay where you are?
Big sack out of our face,
Get it
please.
fucking... Okay, here we go. Come on. Okay, that is not terrible.
Don't you say fear.
20 with fear.
That is a success, though. So go ahead
That
and roll
is a
damage.
success.
Remember, you guys leveled up into tier 2, so did
Yeah, no.
enemies.
Oh,
Yep.
I will spend a hope, though, to... Okay, on a successful damage, I get to knock them back to close range.
Okay.
I did not succeed with hope, so I will not add a d6, but I will spend a hope to make her vulnerable, to make mommy vulnerable. And then let me roll some damage. So I have, with my strength, with my ability, and then I get to add this. So it's going to be 7, 8, 9 to whatever I roll here. Okay, so that is going to be 19 damage.
19 damage. That is a major wound. That is 2 hit points to Mother.
Yes.
As you're taking the full brunt of it, you turn back and with a heavy swing, carve across the front of the thorax. One of the front legs curls back defensively, and you end up carving it off her body. It tumbles on the ground.
Savor that one's flesh. Doing my bidding, guys.
Brick then goes on and asks August, "You said you said run, right?" Oh, great God, that's anyway. Basically, the queen, the mother goes in with a sweeping blow.
You're down to major.
You're out?
I'm out.
So, we get to your... So, Misty.
Yes.
Yes!
Misty, we get to your
Fuck.
new death move.
No!
You have the choice.
No! Well, give me
This is going down more than any other.
Think about it.
No, there's no time. Death waits for no one.
Hold on your pace. What am I doing? What am I doing again?
You just hit my full HP. I haven't gone over, but I had 5 HP and now I have no HP.
He's out.
Wait,
Allison's
Wait, you're out too?
Out to.
You can reduce.
I don't think so.
I'm not
that
within.
bass
I
drop,
moved out of the
Jimmy.
way, didn't I? I'm not within
Hit
very
that
close
bass
range.
drop,
Hold on.
Jim. Make the table shake.
I may have something.
Make
Not
the
very
table
close.
shake.
Nope. So both of you
Oh my
get to
God.
make death moves.
Oh, baby.
The choices are Blaze
Just
of Glory.
leap into her arms.
Yeah. Blaze of Glory. Take one action. That's an automatic crit, and then you die. Avoid death and face the consequences. You both just fall unconscious and cannot come to consciousness until you are healed or you take a long rest. Or risk it all. Roll the duality dice. If the hope is higher, you take the hope die number and distribute that amongst your hit points and stress to recover. If the fear die is higher, you are dead. Choice is yours.
I can't be unconscious for this.
There is no tomorrow.
I can't either.
I'm rolling.
Ah!
God. What else is there to do?
He can't just sit. He can't
Yeah,
sit
but
alone.
that
He just
feels-
go or fall
That's not
during
what
it.
you did, though.
I know, but I'm daring.
Because the thing is,
It's up to you all.
wait, can you? Sorry, I know you
If
said
somebody
this
else
so many
manages
times,
to
but
heal you,
what? Yeah.
you can come back to consciousness.
Yeah. Wait, if someone heals you, you can come back to consciousness.
I don't can heal.
Knocked out.
Yeah, I can heal as long as I survive long enough to heal.
Well, that's the thing. If there's 2 of us
That's
that
the
are
end
out,
of my turn. It goes back to you all.
So Idle could run over and heal you right now.
I could, but I'd have to pick between one of you two, and I don't know which one I like more. I'm hoping to bribe.
what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Let the dice
I
decide.
think it's.
You go first, because I already did it once.
Fuck.
need
I
a
think it's.
second.
I think it's the dice.
I think it's duality dice.
I love it.
Oh my
Should
god.
have stayed in the thick of it.
I mean,
I think technically you're supposed.
I was trying to get up
Are you
here.
going?
Well, I haven't done this, but I think technically if you go unconscious, you're supposed to roll dice too. And if your fear is higher, you take a scar, which is a permanently losing of a hope
Are you
slot.
doing it?
I died. I know, but he already did.
Just note,
I've already done it.
if you
I need a
die,
second.
you're out of the game.
Yes. Well, we can talk to your dead body with Travis's new feet.
You can.
Oh, Travis, I'm so too excited for the.
man, you reminded me that you can heal.
You could probably order takeout.
Let him heal.
All right.
Let him heal you.
What do you want to do?
Oh.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah, I gotta. I think I gotta roll for it.
All right, do you want to roll on the table or do you want to roll on your...
And say it again. It's got to be.
You both made the pull. I said.
Than fear, right?
Hope just has to be higher than fear.
Oh dear
Oh my god, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh,
That fear die landed on a 10 before that hope die finished rolling, and I was like, fuck.
Oh my god.
Allison died. I don't know what to do now. Oh god.
What an injection.
August.
Oh my god, what do to a 12. I saw the 10
was like,
roll.
over
I saw the 10 hit. I'm like, oh goddamn no.
August, as you fall into shadow for a minute, the last thing you recall are countless moments of trauma and fear and torture at the hand of Mother. Living under the black shadow and the pain and the machinations of this strange subterranean terror. And you feel the surge of fire in your chest. Some sourceless power, this flicker within says, not yet. There's still too much to do, and vengeance to dull out. And with that, you grab from within this well of strength inside you, and you rise to one knee. You can distribute 12 amongst your stress and hit points to recover.
Oh.
Can I do anything with all I have left over? No. Damn. And I get no hope from that roll.
Okay,
Anyway.
so,
No.
true. If I go unconscious and somebody comes over to maybe heal me, then
Why are you gesturing to me?
Well, because I'm hoping. If I do that, then how like I would heal? How much would I heal?
I don't know, you're a big ass statue. How much would you heal?
Like how that?
Depends on how many hit points they can heal you.
Because like I don't have.
Just a metagame, if it all goes well, on a failure, I would mark a stress and clear 1 hit point for you.
So the minimum
I would
one.
be back down. I have no armor. Like I'm back down again.
Well,
I'm
I'd
just
probably
be
just
naked.
leave you asleep until we finish this fight.
And I
You're
can
just
only
out
do
for the
this
rest of
once.
the
Or sleep until
But that feels so lame.
I can do it for you 1 time before a
And I
lot.
also have some
Roll?
stuff I can do too.
I would say. You would say unconscious?
Because we now have
Age
a
of
system,
Umbra,
but it's up to
baby.
you.
But
I
what would
know.
I've done my
What
watch.
would you do?
What would Misty do?
Okay, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna unconscious. We just started the game.
Yep.
I can't do it yet. There's no way we're gonna get one good. I'm not gonna
So-
test the gods.
Fancy swag.
Should I just roll to see what I roll?
No, you don't get to roll.
August,
Swinging the pendulum.
August crumbles and then begins to rise on one knee. Are you going unconscious or are you rolling?
I'm going unconscious.
Okay.
But I kinda wanna roll to see
Misty
what I wanna roll.
impacts the ground with a heavy thud and is not moving. No! However,
I think she's just a statue. That's how she is.
it is no longer my spotlight. Who wants to go?
I need to heal.
He doesn't have any fear, so
I'm
he
gonna
can't
burn
do
my
anything.
armor stitcher, burning 3 hope to restore 3 armor slots.
Okay.
Did you make her go vulnerable? I made her vulnerable.
Yes. I should have been marking it, but I had it written down here.
Okay.
Sorry, after he quickly patches up his armor, so I'm gonna raise his armor real quick. He also then goes and uses a health potion because he needs healing too. Idle then goes and he Misty to 1 HP, so she's back up. For the moment, at least, 1 HP in this type of fight. Also, in the fight, August cast Slumber on Mother. Asleep. And as I said, there's no fear he can spend to use to undo the status and awaken her. So if they're going to go, as long as none of them interact with her, or they don't roll with fear. She's asleep. Even the rest of the encounter. With that, and August just shouts one thing: "Run!" However, we also got the spotlight on the collector. One who grows up ahead of the side of the cycle they were about to run to, blocking off route. The other lands next to the mother to try to figure out how Scream tries to use a shouting at one of his beings, but fails with fear. Mama's back up.
and immediately spotlight both of her companions. This one here is going to dart. She's going to mark a sphere to spend on the sweeping incision. So instead...
Okay, she's went back up and was going to go with sweeping incision, but he only had one fear. Man only had one fear too, and he had to use it to wake her up.
She's going to use...
To me, my children!
She's going to mark a stress and immediately spotlight both of her companions. This one here is going to dart there, and this one is going to dart here. The one that's going to come after you is going to go ahead and use its Sleeping Sting against you, Idol. That's going to be an 11 to hit.
It hits.
All right, you take this. 14 points of physical damage. And I need you to make an instinct reaction.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's still. I think I missed one. Anyway, I'm not going back to correct. He uses sleeping sting on Isle. However, since he uses an armor to reduce the damage threshold, making it a 0. It was only minor damage, and he was 0. So technically, the armor took the brunt of it, and he never actually got ejected. So he's still up. Steve performs an attack and manages to hit.
So that is going to bring you 8 points of physical damage against you.
Oh, that goes into major damage. That's 2. I'm down.
And you don't have any... You're down?
No, I'm all done.
And you're across the... Can't do anything about it.
So Screeve,
No,
death move
I
here.
should have taken it. I should have taken a hit.
Are you going to roll for
What are
it?
you going to do?
I don't know.
I can heal.
Let me think longer than 3 seconds, you two.
Okay!
So just risk it all,
The dead are trying to pull
or
you.
avoid the consequences and just go unconscious, or blaze of glory.
Screw you.
I do want to die, but I just got here.
He wants to kill. This is a character not meant to
We'll play
fight.
one more game after this.
Okay.
I'm going on.
The proboscis spears into his abdomen, and as its pointed snout
Before
withdraws,
it withdraws, I'm gonna reach out from under the brush and grab a hold of the proboscis.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Cinder Grasp on him.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
She a mad girl.
Come on, girly. Creepy girly.
Oh, okay. That's a 12. That's it was with fear though. 12, 19, 22 with fear.
With fear. That is a success, so go ahead and roll damage on that.
Okay. Sweet. That's 10 plus what? 10 plus 3, that's 13. And I'm gonna mark a stress. That's to double the damage dice.
Ooh, all right.
So
Let's go.
that's 23 points of
Yes.
damage.
23 points of damage. That's going to be a
Yes.
major wound. That Hive Collector marks 3 hit points,
And he's on fire now.
and it's on fire. So whenever it makes
Major?
an
I thought
action,
that was 2 hit
He gets
points.
to take
takes
2d6.
fire damage. That one.
Yeah.
On fire.
Yes.
It's like hovering in the air, trying to like get the flames off it as they're curling and burning up its body. Awesome.
And then I'm gonna take my stamina potion and down it.
Go for it.
Oh shit.
I've got stamina.
Oh, sweet, that was a 4. Make it 4 stress.
Mother. No.
Yeah.
Mother is going to angrily still kind of, after shouting her friends.
And Adderley takes a stamina potion and does another sweeping blow, streaming strike. Right. Hitting Brixton and Idle. I'll do for 22 damage. thanks to unstoppable and use of armor slot, it becomes minor damage. And then plus a use of frontline to give a +2 to additional 2 armor slots. And Vixen then tries to use her new feature, the forceful push, to shove her into the sinkhole. It's a 13. That's a fail. Oh, but I think she fails to get in there, but she does deal her 19 physical damage. Oh no. Wait a second. Sorry, it fails with fear. Sorry. Then does another sweeping hit on Brixton again, and Brixton Isle and Misty, 19 physical damage. Brixton uses another minus armor.
I can't.
You can't.
Yeah, she's down again.
Consult with your group.
As long as I'm alive, I have 1-2 other healing abilities. I've used.
But you can't use them on the same.
This healing hands one is the one that I can only do once per target, once on a target in the same day. I have 2 other things, so I have 2 options left for you specifically.
Okay, we have one other person down too.
Oh, it feels so lame.
We're in combat.
Wait, who else is down?
Hello.
Wait, you're also down?
Oh, fair.
Yes. Oh, you've been down. You've been down. That's right.
Down bad.
You've been down. Can I have like a minute to think about it? And
No!
Somebody else
Make your choice!
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
No!
No?
Listen to everybody.
I'm gonna roll.
You gonna roll?
Oh, God.
I feel like this is dumb. Is this dumb?
Yes.
No? Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
If
You know what you want.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Do what you want to do. If you have healing at your ability, and you want to continue in the game, it's a
Okay, I'll do it
Animate a little
unconscious.
devil here and a little angel.
Y'all have been real lucky with these rolls so far on that.
It's not. It's never
All right. I'll just go unconscious again. I'm not gonna do it a third time if I go under. Okay. Just letting you all know.
That's fair.
Misty once again falls to the massive surgical glaive of Mother.
So then I erase a hit point. So that I have. No, I don't. Stop. I was figuring it out.
That's all good, no
In my
worries.
head,
And then I'm going to go ahead and spend my last fear to activate this other hot elite hive collector that's right up against you.
No.
Okay. I haven't made an attack roll yet with this knife, so I've got to go next.
Only a plus. That's going to be a 5 to hit you.
That'll hit because I'm 4.5. My evasion's 9, so 4.5.
No,
That's not half. That's not her. That's the elite collector.
Misses.
So that misses you. That's going to finish my spot.
Go.
Can I run forward and I'm gonna baseball slide unnecessarily?
Yes.
And I'm gonna reach out and touch second base, known as Misty, and use sparing touch. Once per long rest, touch a creature and clear 2 hit points or 2 stress from them.
Okay.
What am I doing? 2 hit points. 2 hit points? She's up, ladies and gentlemen.
And as I slide up, can I swing my pole arm above my head, and I'm gonna use a spirit weapon now. Perfectly, I try and split the difference between the 2 baddies if I
right
can.
there and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And turns up missing for plus 2 HP. Then uses the spirit weapon.
Give me the number from the.
Oh, that's awful. That's so bad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 with fear. That couldn't. I shit on my own shoes. That's so bad. Can I brought you?
You did. You brought me back. That's fucking hit.
Wow. I was just kidding. That's also not what I wanted to roll.
Unfortunately, as you release your glaive, it spins out and hits the side of Mother's hide and deflects and like lands at your feet, like it just was knocked off the side. Mother, at this point, we've just been kind of more focused on your companions around, turns and looks back at you.
Oh no.
Marcus.
And then does another, to me, my children. And the collectors come in again, and do another sleeping sting for 7 damage on Misty. Well, August does, he takes 1 stress to increase his evasion and misses and avoids. Nyx uses a Conjure Swarm, and then Alia tags to jump and grab. I'll let Dove explain this move.
Alright, so this is attack team attack. Who's spending the hope?
I did.
Alright, you spend 3 hope. Both of you roll. We'll take the which one of those 2 you wish. Now, you can add a d6 versus...
Yes! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Right. So it's a crit. Both of you guys gain a hope and clear stress.
Amazing.
And that is a crit success. So you do max dice damage and then roll your dice damage on top of it.
Max dice damage, and then I get another one.
I am also going
And that's Cindergrass.
Yeah.
It's a 20.
Yeah. So you add them together.
I get a Marcus stress
20
to add a third damage dice.
Is that proficiency 20 or just a 20?
Okay. Does it say before the attack or
It just says on a hit.
on a hit? So yeah, that'll do it.
Is it your proficiency?
What? Y'all are gonna stack this up.
No, it's just 1d20.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my primal origin, and I'm gonna mark a stress to fucking double that damage too, to double that dice. So that's 40.
Before you even roll.
Well, you double the it crits, so you just get the dice is 1d20.
Yes. So it maxes the dice.
Right, so it's
Plus
20.
3.
And so the additional dice that you roll on that, you maxed it, so it'd be 40 damage, yeah.
Yes.
That's 40 points of magic damage,
Plus 3, so that's 43 points.
43 points of magic damage, plus...
I mean, if all my dice are full, or just the...
No. So how much dice are you rolling for this?
So it was the spell is 2d8, so those are maxed.
Right.
That's 16.
Right,
Plus
16.
3. That's
And
and then I get a third damage dice, which I just
Right.
rolled.
Well,
which I also rolled an
you
8.
add the dice on top of that. So it'd be 16 plus 8, which is 24, and then roll 2 more d8s.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't so.
That's another 8. It's a 6 and a 2, so that's another 8.
Okay, so 24, that's a 32 on top of 40. That's 72 points of damage to Mother. That more than doubles her severe threshold. Mother takes 4 hit points. As both of you, as you just swirl and swarm this, that's also going to be to both hive collectors.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kill the buggies.
One of the hive collectors is just deeply fucked up. And is in a very, very bad place right now. The other one is very hurt, and Mother is also looking very hurt.
Did the one on fire take the fire damage from their attack
did,
too?
yes.
Okay, good.
They're all still up?
Wow, they're
correct.
all still up?
Yes, barely.
Even the one that was already damaged? He took... did he take my damage too, or just...
No, he took both of your damage, because you both...
So the hive collectors have that...
Your attack was... your attack wasn't added to his. Sorry, that's right. So that would have been just 3 wounds to the other 2. My bad. Because yours hit all of them. Cindergrass just hit Mother.
Okay.
That's right.
So yeah, so that still would have been double the threshold. So it would have been just 3 points. So they're both hurt. One of them's looking more hurt than the other.
Okay.
But they're okay. So good to know. On that moment, I'm going to go ahead and use a fear to spotlight on my turn from that point. Mother's going to go,
Children, take me away from this place.
She's
and she's going to go ahead and she's going to clamber up. I'm going to go ahead and make a roll for her. Yeah, that's fine.
She takes 2d6 fire damage because she's on fire.
Oh, smack.
Right, from Cindergrass, that's right. All right. Still in there.
Fuck, only 3 points.
Only 3 points of damage. Okay.
Something, yeah.
Alright.
So that activates her. As she skitters this way, both of her other elite collectors and are turning
One
to
of
go ahead
them
and start
takes
buzzing in their
2d6
direction.
fire damage. That's 6.
He's just
Plus
moving.
5.
He hasn't taken
11.
an action yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it says they take the damage when they take an action. Right?
Okay.
Like a fire starter.
I know.
Right? So this one just... They're both kind of...
Adelia, why are you smiling like that?
That's my activation. What are you all doing?
I am pissed. I'm going...
August uses Arcane Barrage for some minor damage. It doesn't have much help on there, so it only gets some minor damage on there. Idle goes in for a heal.
240. And then I get
Oh, I
another D20
misunderstood.
to roll on top of that.
Okay, go for it. Roll on that then.
13 additional.
Okay, so it would have been... So...
That would have been
it's-
40, 43, yeah, 56
So
points.
it's still double the severe. So
Okay, it wouldn't have, like, busted it
Right,
higher.
once you do double the severe threshold,
You can't do anything.
like 4 hit points is the max you can do.
Got it.
Okay, I
didn't know if the future
like
uses that.
if something
Good to know.
in this
They're
game
all
takes
burning
like
right now?
has
2 of them are burning.
Yes,
threshold,
Mother
but they
and
take over 100 damage.
that one elite collector over there, and it's still your spotlight.
I would say that Screeve just sits up and looks at the two of you, and then looks at the creatures and sees them burning.
It should take like 5. Fine.
That's lovely. And I take the bag of snap powder I just got the other day and just go.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's who Idle heal.
And I gain a stress and clear another hit point.
Nice.
Matt tries to have my food, but then they remind him that it would take more damage, and at this point she's rough, so he instead uses fear. Instead of using the fear he just uses fear to extinguish the fire. And now he unleashes chaos on the collector. +1 stress to enhance.
$17. That's a major wound, which is enough to finish him off. How do you want to do this?
Oh, this is through Violet. So from Violet's eyes, just a blast of purple energy comes flying out and cuts him straight down the middle and cuts him in two. Wings flutter down to the ground.
Fantastic. That was with hope, so still your go.
Screeve is going to leap onto Idle's back, and I'm going to tug you by the hair and twist you towards the other remaining flying bug and say, yeah! And I'm going to spend 3 hope to do a combo attack with Idle, if he can charge us at the remaining bug.
Okay. I will say to get you both within range.
Yeah.
Well, what attack are you using as part of this? What's the range on your...
I want to melee attack, but I was hoping that Idle could use movement to run us there.
Here, you know what? I'll tell you what. That will be an agility roll for you to get you both there.
Right?
Like, normally you could probably make that close from it because you have someone on your back that you weren't expecting as well. You're kind of stumbling as you run after he helps you, but if you succeed, you'll both get there.
It's fairly terrifying.
I know. I know. Let's go.
Enough for advantage? Just kidding. 16, 17, 18 with hope.
Fantastic. All right, so take that hope, and indeed, you run with Screeve on your back, and you go charging with your halberd out towards the other elite collector that's trying to take off behind Mother.
Step away, big boy!
All right, so choose your respective attacks for this tag team attack, and describe how you're doing it.
As we're going, I puncture a bladder on the side of my gear and come up with heart curdle venom on my claws, and I wait for you to stab and spring off your shoulders as you do so, wolverining through the air.
Outstanding, yeah.
Cool.
I'll reach back and I'll just lunge with the halberd, throwing this
Go
one
for it. So
forward.
both of you guys roll.
Okay.
Amazing. 12 with hope.
15 with fear.
15. Which do you want to use?
15. Well,
Mine's not going to hit. I don't think 12 with hope hits.
15 with fear to
That does hit.
hit.
Just barely.
Okay. So I've got poison. So this is going to be 3d8 for me. With a 1. 8. Jeez, that was low for all of that. 12 for me. This is a combo, though.
Yeah, so you add your damage together.
So you gotta roll
Yeah,
damage.
you both get the same. You both get the same roll.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So go ahead and roll your damage, and you guys add them together.
Well, I do 2d10 now because that proficiency bumps 7. 6, 13, 14, 15. 15 points of damage.
Plus 12.
So 27 points of damage. It's going to be 3 major wounds on his threshold. So it's pretty dang hurt. That other
Very
So
tough.
dear.
really
Which are you attacking the mosquito or the
mosquito over there.
Mosquito moss.
Really?
I love her.
It is because the sphere comes back to me. With that, the collector is going to fly off, and spinning the sphere to activate Mother, who is going to charge
No!
off the battlefield to return to safety.
We should take this as a blessing.
No.
You better run!
Finish her.
There are going to be many more insanely difficult fights ahead of us. We should conserve our resources and our strength. We've already dropped several members of our party.
I'm gonna charge after Mother.
We're going 6?
The goat's lost it!
I'm gonna use deft maneuvers, marking a stress to travel far range without rolling an agility roll.
All right.
Will that get me there? Probably not.
Get you right on the edge there. Mother, at a full charge, I'll say for distance-wise, is about far range from you.
All right, then I will cast Vicious Entangle within far range,
All
I
right.
appreciate this.
hoping to pin her down.
Roll with
Earn it.
hope. Roll with hope.
Make her earn it, Snick.
Come on.
Snick satisfied.
12, 13, 14 with hope. No, with fear.
But she's still vulnerable.
She's still vulnerable. Add
Oh,
a
yeah, the
D6.
D6.
Come on. Fine, yes.
19.
That's right.
So the difficulty was 15.
Was that
Let's go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Damn it.
Holy cow.
Fuck it, I'll mark a stress to add an extra damage dice.
Sure, let's go.
Yes.
Do it.
Come on, kill her.
I'm gonna try.
Come on, kill her. Jeez.
Ooh,
Kill her.
terrible rolls. 6 points.
Total of 6 points of damage.
Total of 6 points of damage, and I can spend a hope to temporarily restrain
Did
her.
you do the double the dice because of the proficiency?
No, this is
Not
a
everything.
magical spell.
Yeah, not everything is in
That's a
perfect.
Yeah,
magical
okay.
spell.
Well, her major threshold is 8. So she has 1 hit point left.
Yeah,
How do you
oh
wanna
my
do this?
The goat of goats!
You are the
Hail to the goat of
deadliest
goats.
thing in the Idle Halls.
Rangers, man.
Rambo or Rambo. I can't throw her into the abyss, but I can at least make it hurt. So my spell causes vines to come up and circle around her and grab her, and I think I'll have one vine sort of just reach up down into her mouth and into her proboscis or whatever, and just sort of strangle her out slowly.
As you watch her go, like jutting and like climbing up over the rocks, trying to escape, unable to take the flight that normally her elites carry her through on the overland passage of the screaming forest. Suddenly her back leg tugs in another one as the forest comes alive beneath her, not to impede you, but to impede her. As it clambers up her body, she makes the struggle, tosses the halberd aside, into the ground. It kind of shakes as it impacts, tries to pull away as it curls up into her mouth, and you, as you're focusing on this, your connection with the corrupted nature of this land still strong, you hear the sound of Whomper vanishing into the shadows below, and that pain causes you to well that magical connection up as you slowly draw the life from Mother. And with that, and the previous matriarch of the hive.
You're queen now.
The other collector
Learning so much about
vanishes off in terror at the destruction of Mother.
Remaining pigs are bugging
I'm gonna reach my hand up since.
August fly eyes over to Mother's corpse and pokes her head with a needle. It starts rip opening like her carapaces and stuff as some form of autopsy. As he goes deeper, he finds a much smaller humanoid skeleton in her, indicating that she used to be something more normal looking before, like something happened to her. What she did to August, someone may have done to her. August takes like +1 stress due to what's going on. While he's processing.
Something changed her, and she changed others. And you get the sense that whoever changed her was probably the previous keeper of the hive. And in time, someone will replace her.
Should burn the whole thing down
No.
when there's time.
I grab a bone.
I pull the whole skeleton out and...
Mortal Kombat style.
I mean, if it's goopy in there, I've got my way through.
Yeah.
Also, Adelzazim wanted a candle. Adelia wants a candle. Can I inspect that helmet?
Sure.
It's right here.
Was she wearing a
Glaive.
crown or anything?
No crown.
We don't want to.
There was the candles that were upon the back. There's plenty of them.
I mean, I don't know
What should we give? What would she give us? Probably nothing, right?
What's it like dying?
Ski bags.
They loop the candles off of her crest. Bricks and salvages the glaive. Alan uses her powers to try to sense any magic around them, but outside of themselves, there is none. And August has Aline burn Mother's corpse so no one comes and does something to make her a new monstrosity. Also just therapeutic. The group travels around the edge of the sinkhole and leaves. It heads up and soon finds the edge of the screen where it sleeps. And they can see the Amber Reach up. What is the city of the Amber Reach ahead, and the Amber Gate to get through it. We then enter break. After which,
Say yes.
I think you're right. I think this will sweeten the deal.
Say
Oh,
yes.
D10+4. Oh, this changes shit. Carved from the bone of some massive creature, the reinforced blade ends in a terrifying hook. Say less. I'm in. All right.
All right. So, the day grows later. The sky grows darker, climbing towards the sunset. Beyond the gray, choked clouds. What do you wish to do?
If you play really hard, you have to rest an equal amount. Looking out of this field and using my Slyborn Scoundrel ability, I have advantage on rolls to...
safe place to hide, and he does find a some shelter, like a cabin, a nearby cabin. It is a little unsettling when they enter. There are giant webs. And there is a case of body in there, so they gotta determine. Maybe not. It could be a little risky to rest there.
Well, white powder's wearing off. That white powder. It could be a conversationalist if we were in the mood.
So that we can get his last words of
But at least what killed him. It went off somewhere.
Yeah.
How many times
I have a very...
Yeah,
How often can you use that spell?
It doesn't say.
maybe as much as you want.
You can infuse a corpse with a moment of life to speak it, make a spellcast roll. Da-da-da-da.
You can do as many times as you want, but it's limited per corpse, and each time you roll is a chance for fear or failure.
Yeah. It's a limited uses, but and I'm nothing saying you can't use the same thing, but yeah, you do risk it giving him more. So, question is, should they but they could get vital information right now, considering they have no idea where that creature is. But perhaps not now is not the best time, as they determine, which is what they decide to wait on it. Nick starts passing out sleeping bags. Adelia receives some healing. August. Oh. August kind of wants to go and check out now that Mother's no longer around the Hive Temple. Maybe deal with the Hive Temple now or something, or perhaps just like with its pyre. I think they said it has a pyre.
ripped from the mother. And apparently there's one hanging on the spider web behind us. To make a minor stamina potion. If no one else
A
has
bone.
anything else.
She has a little bone from Mother. So.
It takes one of your
Because it takes one of your actions.
You can use that
as a downtime move.
Correct.
Assuming it would take an action. So.
Also, point of order, before we bed down for the night, I'm going to use my health potion. You got one or the other, right?
Correct, when you create your characters.
1d4 plus 1?
1d4.
Is that in
If I'm going to play tomorrow, I'm really going to need this now.
Healing potion is just 1d4.
It's 3.
You're not. You can heal.
What? My armor's fucked. And my stress is as well.
Yeah, he has low, but he's low on everything, so he has to use the potion now and just use his rest time to fix everything else up.
I understand.
Scream as Ellie start talking. Scream thinks they should stay with the group. Good protection. Ellie thinks it's probably okay to do, but they need to be careful with the group around in the Reach because they came here for, and if they have to go back, and a larger group, so easier to attract attention. So yes, stay with them, but be cautious about.
The amount of stress I got from the white power.
Grayson.
I'm clearing HP and stress.
4 of my hands are repairing my armor and stitching it back up, while the other 2 are making a minor stamina potion.
You got it.
With the round bones.
What's next?
I will clear my HP, and if no one is available to prepare with me, I guess I'll just prepare by myself.
So you gain a hope.
I gain a hope.
Alright. And with that,
Can I use my experience that they mostly come at night because I'm used to keeping guard for monsters at night?
well, for this particular role, you don't get to apply experiences to it.
Nasty little one.
That's a 1. So I gain 1 fear, plus the number of PCs, which is 7.
Whoa! What? It squeezed me?
Jeez, thank God it was just a 1 and a die. Holy hell.
Look at that for anything more.
7 PCs and a long rest definitely sets me up for the next day.
Oh, bro.
Wow.
So, you roll a d12, and I roll a d12.
And then I decide
You
what.
decide.
I believe the proper way of describing the situation is, oh my god, I can't do that.
To keep yours, or if you want to use mine.
Big girlies.
It hit my hand. I don't
It
know.
did hit your hand. It's a 5. Do you think his will be higher or lower?
Yours is higher.
Would you roll a
That's
5?
a 50-50 split.
And I want
almost.
whatever one's higher.
Yeah.
I'll go with yours.
Right in the middle.
You're with mine? Mine's 4.
Oh,
It's okay, 5 or 4 actually are the same.
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't actually change what happens.
Trying to find a semblance of recovery here in the darkness. The firelight begins to flicker and fade, like the actual chill of night consumes that source of warmth. And you find yourselves occasionally opening one eye to find nothing. Blindness, darkness, and an instinct to panic and move, but paralysis takes your body. You sit here in shadow and cold, unable to move your limbs, to move your eyes, just still and lost and alone in darkness. Until eventually, the fear takes you back into shadow. I get my 1 fear. Would have been
That's all the fear.
for a full day.
Do you get a prize for getting all of the fear?
I win!
Yeah!
However, the night's rest, as chilling as it is, and as ominous as the times to come may be, nothing seems to disturb your slumber with violence. And then the morning comes. Heavy mists now crawling across this land and the surroundings.
And they all start waking up. They start getting while they start making preparations and planning for what to do. They try getting know each other more closer. Like they actually found out from Allie that she got Violet from her grandfather. She asked how all her family are currently gone, like either dead or missing and probably presumed dead. Ellie is only 9 years old right now and is traveling with Screeve for 1 year.
I've been a bunch because I had a girlfriend there for a while.
What was her name?
Amber?
That last name Reach.
No.
Was the city named after her?
No, it was just a coincidence.
This sounds like you're lying.
I'm not.
Can I tell if he's lying with my cyborg scoundrel?
Same.
Sure, if you want to go ahead and roll an
yeah, but we'll use
instinct roll,
them.
you will presence roll, reaction roll here.
20 with hope.
21 with hope.
I will add my experience reading between the lines.
Who likes experiences now?
The only time I've used it.
You gotta spend a hope.
Yeah, and you get a hope. You got a hope by rolling with hope, and then you can spend your hope by...
Does that work?
Yeah.
I think
You usually have
it's
to
on the same
spend
roll.
you have to spend the experience
I'll
before
lose.
you roll.
I didn't have it beforehand.
But this would be perfect in a scenario in which you would use that
experience.
Yeah, you use it before the roll.
No,
Yes, I do.
I mean, people lose people all the time here, and there's a glimmer of seeming truth behind his words. Why would he lie? That would be ridiculous.
I believe the fawn. Plus, he's easily the most deadly fawn we will ever find. We have to find that blessed bridge.
And you're trying to get to the Idle Hollows? Where are you trying to go?
Past Amber
Trying to go
Reach.
to the Barrow of Blind Repose.
Right.
The BBR.
BBR.
I think all the Amber Reach is scary. That's what makes it so much fun.
Which way are you planning to go?
There's 3 ways to go through the town, and I will tell them the ways to go through the town.
So through Amber Reach, there are the direction you're going at least. There are 3 main paths. The fastest to your destination is across the Empyrean Bridge, which avoids the drowned sprawl and more or less goes deep into the heart of the city through the Cinnabar Quarter, then up to the Astro Foundry to the Barrow. So while it is the fastest, you are exposed on the bridge itself through a great length of the city, and whatever might see or await you on that bridge to race past or engage with.
You said Cinnabon, right?
No. That's the worst of all.
Yes.
The not quite as fast path, but the next fastest, would be to go through the drowned sprawl to the west to the Ashcall Quarter, to climb up through what was once the great realm of learning here in Amber Reach. The drowned sprawl is a neighborhood that is now mostly underwater. There's a series of broken rooftops and towers that barely peek through this kind of murky, still, stagnant water, deeply haunted. Most of the city is, but this place in particular is very much permeated with ghosts and strange entities that like to lurk in haunted spaces. Many scavengers, will sometimes go there to dive into the waterlogged cityscapes to try and find anything of worth, any weaponry, arms, money, tradables, goods. Some come back. But the Ashcall Quarter itself was once the learned place. Many great colleges and libraries, where it was the center of higher learning in Amber Reach before the apostasy. And since then, much of it has slowly fallen to marauders, beasts, and various other shadowed creatures. The one that still stands, and the only true sacred spire, or the sacred pyre that exists in Amber Reach, is the Athenium, the Celsian Athenium. Reinforced what was once a massive collegiate building to now be a stronghold that has existed the entire century since the gods left. It is the core of much hard research and clerical study on what happened and how best to save the realm. A massive cityscape of over a few thousand enduring, it is rumored, to still live there and exist. And massive intended troops are sent out to gather materials and knowledge and scraps of history, as well as powerful magical relics from the past, and fight back and slaughter what bits of growing darkness and terrible monstrosities stalk the city streets. But for whatever reason, whether it be the length of time that it's existed, or something hidden within that draws them to it, many terrible creatures perpetually stalk and patrol the base of the fortress, almost like they're drawn and waiting for a moment to tear through and consume what lies inside. Beyond that, you do pass on to the Cinnabar Quarter, which is where the Damask Queens currently.
The Masked Queens, leaders of these roving gangs gangs that hold sway under the Cinnabar Quarter, and Alia's own family were like under the sway or allegiance of the one known as the Emerald Queen. Yeah. Snyx actually has a history with them, specifically having a stolen package. Not quite stolen, they gave it to him, but it was to deliver, and he never delivered it, so there might be problems that way.
Maybe it is just a finger.
Just a single perfect poo. Barely any creases in it, just a perfect.
I feel like if I have this and the gentleman who it belongs to finds me, maybe I could give it back as sort of a make good and.
That's stupid. Just give it a little peek-sies.
How long have you been holding on to it?
Yeah, is there a wax seal? Could you just open it and close it back up?
Just wrap it in twine.
Real quick.
I should not have told you about this. I mean,
Don't do anything you don't want to do.
Open it.
Open it while you're asleep. Fine.
It's got a hefty weight to it.
I have an idea.
Okay. Kill the fun.
How about you have somebody else peek and look at what it is, and they don't have to tell you.
Plausible deniability.
There you go.
Still say in good conscience that you didn't open it.
In fact, we can knock you out.
You don't know what's inside.
We wouldn't have to tell you.
which one of you would do that?
I walk around behind
Anyway,
some
all of us.
put my arm around and just start squeezing.
Fainting goat.
We got about 30 seconds.
August, open it up. You dainty little
I
meat.
do. I'm going to use. Am I really doing this? I guess I am. I'm going to use sticky fingers, and I'm going to try and use my very, very careful use to open this up gently without tearing it, like trying to save
Make
it.
a finesse roll for me if you don't mind.
Okay, I'm going to
Spend a hope to add your experience to it.
I'm going to do some even. Where is it? I can do a fun thing, which is I can spend stress to double your experience. Yeah. So I'm going to mark it stress. It's a what kind of roll again?
Finesse, please.
That's 10, 12, 14 with fear.
14 with fear. Okay. You go and find
Oh,
that
15 with fear, excuse me, yes. God, what's wrong
15
with
with
me?
fear. Okay. 15 was the DC.
Oh, well, there we go.
Difficulty was 15. As in the brief moment you have, you take and kind of pull back this twine and unwrap this, like, kind of somewhat crumpled, heavy burlap that's kind of centered around it. It's about that long. You pull it back and see it is a thin lead box that has a latch on it that is indeed, like, locked in with some sort of a button to it. You find where the button is locked in. You quickly get in. You flick it open. It opens. The box opens. I'm going to spend a fear. You just gave. I would have gotten to that point to match onto this. It opens like a latch. Automatically spring opens in front of you. Two things you notice. One, a beautiful black iron scepter with like a gold inlay. It is beautiful in its design, about that long. Also, you notice resting next to it in the box is a black tongue that immediately leaps out and starts darting off.
Ground.
All right, I need you to go ahead and make a finesse roll for me.
I'll spend a hope to say, gotcha, you scout.
All right, I'm going to spend a fear to give you disadvantage on that.
Oh, so I lose the health that he gave me?
Oh, what? You
So
can
he
do
gave me
that?
6 and you took
I can do all kinds of weird shit with my fear.
As big as mine.
Alright, so finesse.
Get up, kids.
And it's just a straight roll because you negated
Yes.
the advantage. 13, it's a 15 with hope.
You gain a hope that as you reach out, the tongue is quick. Whatever strange necrotic enchantment keeps it here, it avoids your blow and continues to dart away from you. You all watch as Screeve does not manage to grasp or slash towards us, and the tongue is...
Can I try to unleash chaos on the tongue?
Sure, go for it. And roll.
Yeah, she tries to unleash chaos, but misses. The tongue is trying to get a door, and manages to get just out the door, and is heading in the direction of the Amber Reach. I'll use a bolt beacon.
I'm a far range to even reach it at
tell
this
them what
point.
we
Go
all
within
want.
far range, I can make a spell cast roll for Bolt Beacon. Just like a...
Give it a shot.
Alright. Oh, what I would give for advantage, but I don't hear any help.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
May I,
I'm just gonna roll. Again, Matt's got the look on his face.
Spend hope
Can
to
I
give
do
you
a rally
advantage.
die? Oh,
Crit?
Okay. So, go ahead and roll damage on your Bolt Beacon.
Okay. Bolt Beacon is D8 plus 2.
So it's max 8 plus a D8, because it is... Does it say use your proficiency?
It does. Magic damage using my...
So it'd be 16 plus 2d8.
Bottle rocket.
5, 10.
6.
26. Oof, that is...
More concentration than my cat, I'm gonna be pissed.
Wow. That...
It becomes temporarily vulnerable and glows brightly until this condition is cleared.
It does. Or it would if it had enough hit points to survive. Right as it exits the reach, you fling this. The unholy magic that animates this entity meets the strange divinity that you somehow are the host for. And you watch in this magnificent splash of light, the tongue just turns into black smoke and mist that seems to swirl and continue to travel almost in the direction it was going. Or maybe that was just an illusion, as it's no longer visible. You don't know. But the tongue is destroyed.
I think I got it.
Very good.
You can touch it.
What happened? What happened?
You okay?
We found the scepter.
Yeah.
And that's it?
There was a black tongue that came to life and ran. But we stopped it before we got away and turned attack.
Didn't run so much as squiggle.
Is the tongue still over there?
It's
The
turned.
tongue is
So
obliterated.
It was disintegrated, but something
Magic.
flew out of it.
Well, you saw black mist like... And that was it.
Is there a
Something flew
chair
out
in the
of it.
middle of the room?
Always.
The scepter, though, was gorgeous.
Does it say anything on the scepter or on the box or anything?
Now, the scepter is magical. You sense.
Yeah, the scepter is. Does a magical, and as she continues to examine it.
On it dissipates, revealing a beautiful silver. As the black coloration on it instead crawls up your arm.
Oh,
And as it does, your arm goes freezing cold. The flesh seems to painfully spear with just this sharp pain. You take 4 stress. And your left arm is now permanently black.
That's awesome!
But you now have the Scepter of Elias.
Ooh,
Which
wait,
is
if I'm
now
at max
polished
stress, what does that mean?
It turns into a hit point.
It means you are now you are vulnerable until you clear stress.
Does anybody have a stamina
We just
potion?
made a stamina potion last night. This is all fresh.
Your max stress was going to turn into 1 hit point.
Well, if you're max stress, and then you would take
Another
1 or more stress, you take out 1 hit point instead, regardless of your armor. It can't be reduced.
Okay, so 2 stress be taken away from the stamina potion.
So much has happened today, we hadn't left our hideout.
I know we really should get on that route.
What does the scepter do?
Yeah.
It says, It's invigorating. On a successful attack, roll a d4. On a result of 4, clear a stress. And it is a magical item. It's a magical attack. So I could use it instead of Violet. Or maybe Violet could use it.
Have a magical spell, or is it just a...
It's just a,
Focus.
it's a focus like Violet is, basically.
Cool.
Might not.
Would you need this?
Let me take a look really quick.
Shall we walk and talk?
Yes.
Which direction are we going?
We still have to pick the path. If we go through the Cinnabar Quarter, probably a lot of people are going to be very interested in.
The two of you.
Certainly.
There is strength in...
Yep. Which path? Oh, they try to figure out more. Misty starts playing started playing music using her various openings and stuff to use a ride die.
Or reaction,
Roll a
right?
reaction, yeah. Oh, come on.
I need
That's
it. I need
lame.
help.
Roll a 1.
There you go. Well, you clear another stress.
Okay. And then, from my new Book of Sittle, I am going to adjust my appearance. So we can travel a little easier. So I am going to, you will turn into
Black tone.
Sweet call. Don't underestimate the worm.
never. And I will, you'll see sort of a beautiful young woman, early 20s, just beautiful brown hair, and I sort of look at Adelia, and the dress sort of looks very similar to Adelia's, because it's just sort of, I'm looking at everybody around me and sort of taking little bits and pieces. But
You
big
look
brown
almost
doe
exactly
eyes.
like my auntie mummy now.
I do? Oh, and I'll do a spin. It feels nice.
If I reach out and squish her wrist a little bit, what do I feel?
You feel the hardened exterior of her stone form.
Do I feel like a person?
Ooh, you feel like something. I run one of my claws lightly, and you hear...
Don't hurt her. Don't.
I think she can take it. A little more than that.
She actually can't. I don't know if you have been paying attention for the past 24 hours, but she actually cannot.
I am your shield. I am your shield.
She's from the old world. She is basically an antique.
From the Temple of Cadbury.
Yes.
Just squishy.
Squishy on the inside.
Religious types are a lot.
Very strange.
Snakes.
Yes.
Neither Adelia or I are interested in this doodad. Do you want it back?
It's a presence attack.
You got the best part. Your aesthetic change.
Black arm.
So cool.
I can hang on to it. Sure.
It's good for Brenner.
Yeah.
It's wearing you. I can hide it in my coat. It's no problem.
All right, let's move.
Yeah.
Maybe we can trade it.
So, which way? We're going through the
Ashcall.
west.
To the west.
Well, we just have to go through the front gate. Begin?
Through the Amber Gate.
Rixon turns around to what's left of the burning embers and goes to stamp them out and stops. And starts to shake. A little bit of sweat pours from her brow. The flame, it's abandoned me. It has forsaken me because I have abandoned the flame. This is my punishment. This is my punishment. I'm going to take just a handful of the embers that are left.
Oh, shit.
And I'm just gonna...
Hang on. You don't think with this is not working out? Like that. Oh. This, yeah, much better. A person thinks the flames have abandoned her. And so she takes some of the ash from the fire, the fire they had last night, and smears it over her face as some sort of war paint. That feels so much better. Okay, well, where was I? Well, while watching this, I for a brief moment he saw Brixton's face glow gold. Then, as he took a look, it almost seems as if the light not only does, but her face becomes more of a void. It's kind of weird. Finds it weird. This is a weird thing he does not know. I forget if he tells or not, but I don't think he does. Because he doesn't know how she would interpret it. They continue, but they continue their journey to the gate. The gate. They find the gate ajar. Open. Talk. The fog. They see fog, thick fog outside. It is literally and very thick. Can only see like 100 feet of. Okay, well, they can see they can see. Sorry, they can see further out, but they see 100-foot wide bridge across. And up ahead. You can see around in the fog in the city below. Oh, the specter of armies. There's no, other than the bridge over, there is no, they don't see any clear path through it, so they have to take the bridge. Actually, the bridge is so there's no clear path. They have to use the rooftops to get around. Brixton uses her historically inspired is exposed to she to look around and also clearly make out what the looks of the ghost. And they think they can hear children crying in the distance. In the flooded streets and waters, the flooded streets, they can see floating barrels and boxes. Remember, the Ember Reach is flooded, so
Drowned sprawl of Amber Reach. It is an exploration environment. So, within this part of the abandoned city, there are a number of features that I can call upon based on what you do and what you'd like to do. To give you above-board context to what I was describing, there is a passive referred to as buried knowledge. The city has countless mysteries to unfold, and if anyone wants to inquire, look for information about the fallen city, what happened, what might be around there, you can make a roll for it. And, could go great, it could go poorly.
But they continue through the rooftop. At one point, they do come on a rooftop with a big hole in it, and they look down through. They could see panicked, almost like spirits who appeared panicked and like these things going about what their actions they did during their last days of life. And sees this panicked spirit hide something under a bookcase. A quilted cloth of some sort.
Like a quilted cloth. And you see, like, one of those ghostly images, those people that was standing there before, reappears where it was. And it looks up towards where it is, and it looks towards you. And it looks like sad, fearful, and then it vanishes. And you sense that as you look it in the eyes, there is a panic and a doom to its mood. This young girl who looks up towards you, like an acceptance of coming end.
Just gonna making eyes with her and knowing sort of I've been where she's at. Say, I'm sorry.
Nods.
Oh my God! Every fuck.
She nods.
Oh my God! Every fucking time.
It's been a minute.
You make us fall asleep.
You hear this boom and a rumble, and the rest of you glance around. And you start hearing shouts echoing.
Thanks, pull me up.
The spirit,
I will take.
the spirit looking at you runs and vanishes through the same wall. And you pull it up and you see this is like a very well-made piece of like quilted, like protective material that you grab really fast and put in your arm. And the rest of you look around the space and you can see spirits appearing in the walls. Spirits appearing on the roofs. Spirits appearing in the streets. You hear these echoed shouts. They've left us. We're abandoned. No, keep the faith. Why should we? They did this to us. Kill them. Kill them. And you start seeing spirits fighting. You see soldiers rising up. You see families running through. You see panic. You see ghostly flames beginning to burn across roofs. You begin to see the apostasy riots. The moments of violence that first destroyed parts of this neighborhood, in this city, in the wake of the leaving of the veiled gods. As I spend a fear to activate the apostasy riots.
You're activating the riot?
These ghosts begin to scream and reenact the fights and battles, arresting and grabbing and pulling people off into darkened shadows and through the waters to no longer be seen. You see ghostly archers gathered and clumped in the streets, some appearing onto the above water roofs, firing volleys of ghostly arrows into the distance. You see other soldiers beginning to rush and grab those that are throwing what looks like bits of furniture and heavy rocks in their direction. Some being arrested, some being beaten. You see absolute abject chaos beginning to build. And some of these ghosts take notice of you.
Bustin'.
This is why
I'm free to go
barricaded.
That is gorgeous.
That's so cool looking.
We need a different Minnie. She's changed her appearance. No,
I love my
I think it's
Minnie.
easiest to know who's
I
who.
love my Minnie.
So for the purposes
I love it.
of
She's
this,
so tall.
That is so cool how it's just peeking out.
Yeah, that's really cool.
so you
So funny, we
all
were just talking about that swamp water today.
are trying to get
So funny, we were just talking about swamp water.
Southern. We were
Yeah.
talking about that swamp
Swamp
water.
water.
Got that
Ain't nothing like that swamp water in your veins, man. You were saying about swamp ass earlier? different thing.
So, for your team's goal, you need to get across this part of the riot while the ghosts take notice. I'm just going to put the altar. Staircase is being unhappy with these slick bases and lack of weight.
So we need to get
Because the floors are wet.
Over on this end,
over there. Okay.
what looks like a spectral captain sees you. He's a shout.
We have rioters. See them taken in.
Raising his sword in your direction. Right as he does, you watch as a cluster of spectral archers
Oh no.
over in the middle of this drink, floating right above the water, all of a sudden pull out these ghostly bows and pull out ghostly arrows to aim in your direction. While a cluster
Oh, jeez.
of ghostly soldiers appear.
I'm afraid.
Why does he have so many of these?
So we need to
It's a riot.
Stop buying Matt so
We
many
need
toys.
to go where now?
You're heading this
That
direction.
way, yeah. Just across the gauntlet.
We can hop onto
American
the giant.
Ninja Warrior.
No.
So,
Undead style.
it is your go. How best do you wish to traverse this drowned?
And remind us what that purple mini is over
That's
in
the
the...
captain.
That's
That's the captain, okay. I will, just because it's a captain, and because I'll fire off a far bolt beacon just to try and make it vulnerable and illuminate it so we can at least be aware of what's happening if nobody objects.
Go for it.
Okay.
Do it.
Spellcast roll. Is that a crit? Oh, 9 and a 6. Damn it.
Hits with hope. Captain claims Idol is a heretic with his unnatural divinity. He contains 3 like jumps on and emerges. 3, 2,
Or, if you can manage to find clues or engage with the moments of the riot, successfully avoid
Oh, here, wait, there's
this countdown. There are 2 ways to win this encounter. To either make it across and successfully avoid being killed, or if you can manage to find clues or engage with the moments of the riot's history in whatever way you feel is necessary, it'll count this down, or defeat them. So I guess 3 ways you can succeed in this.
It'll count it down, or it won't count it down. You mean if
There
you're
we
able
go.
to successfully?
This is a progress clock that you guys are in control of. You don't have to engage with it, but you have options at your disposal.
So the blue spirits up there are rioters?
Blue spirits up there are technically guardians.
Guardians. Okay, so we have archers down here.
Riding archers.
Rioting archers. And okay, so he's in command of. I'm trying to figure out. Are we the only rioters on the? Are we the only people on two? There
are
all
other
irritated
spectral
by it?
riders running through the streets.
Oh.
They all appear to be armored, which means they were probably part of the Amber Reach soldiers.
One addendum. Human adaptability. When you fail a roll that utilizes one of your experiences, you can mark a stress to reroll.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Just gonna be burning it again. That's way better. 19, 20, 21.
Whoa.
Still with fear.
Still with fear. Okay, so I still get the fear back. That does succeed. As the skull kind of draws outward, you've seen some terrible things in your...
He manages to hit the captain. There two flaming, spectral flaming arrows come out. Brixton takes a critical hit. The captain heads for a scream with Roger. Styx tries to leap on to a roof to get better view, or to try to further action, but fails and falls into the water. Ghost hits with a great sword, and minus one stress, and also my one armor for major. I think they, like, every time they take damage from a ghost, it is they also gain a stress. Alan manages to get to the roof. Misty is searching for info, but they can't find anything right now that may help them. She searches inside the building, but Ghost phases in through the wall to stab Brixton with a spear. August uses a power push. Pull 12 magic for 12 damage for a minus 2 HP. Styx keeps trying to dodge attacks. Screeve uses a shadow step to combo with Ali for. It gets a 20 with fear for 48 damage for a minus 3 HP on the captain. The ghost, they're not immune, but they are resistant to physical damage. So, they can see a roof collapses via ghostly friend, via the shade of flames of ages past, of the age past riots. We go to Misty, who and.
Thread of memory. Maybe it's yours, maybe it's not, but it's in there somewhere.
Come on, Ashley Jenkins. Cool idea.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. So it's nothing. Okay, 20 with fear.
But that is a success.
Okay.
So you have this flash of memory of the amazing upper regions of Amber Reach, like you're looking from one of the temple outskirts. There is a brilliant platform, a walled platform that overlooks the city, where you see banners rising. You see a beautiful blue sky, and sunlight shines down upon some sort of celebration. You see all manner of flower petals around, and you just focus on a faint image. He's too far to make out the details, but you see an older, bearded gentleman adorned in incredible golden and silver armor with a long gray and blue cloak. And you recall that image and you put it into the water over there. And this bit of image and knowledge sends this illusion into that area. And you watch as the spirits over here that were getting their bows ready turn and go, The king. As they turn, I'm going to consider that a success against the riots, which will bring this assessment fear is going to tick down 1 to a 4. And as you do, you watch the spirit tethers that keep these ghosts present in this momentary distraction. They all kind of shift and shimmer as the riots seem to almost blur and then recoalesce.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's something. That's something.
However, it's my turn.
Okay.
And with this, those 5 are focused on your illusion at the moment, kind of like caught in a moment of awe. I'm going to say the captain's going to take a shot at...
He shoots there at August, but he dodges. Idol uses a wide sweeping attack to take out 5 ghosts, and lands on a barrel. Only to get shot by the captain, and with one of the captain's arrows. It reduces one of the armor. It reduces the damage to minor thanks to an armor slot. It also takes a hit from a ghostly arrow, and also reduces it by 2 minor damage thanks to his armor. And Brixton uses her orderborn. Trying to use one of her orderborn features to diffuse the situation, but I think and uses as you can see the ghost. They seemingly need to go fire. August is hit with a critical. Gets a critical hit on him. Screeve enraptures the captain to and inflicts stress for damage. And now. Basically, he tries to lock in the captain to face off against him, so he doesn't go after anyone else. They find what appears to be a desecrated captain of the captain summons more spirits to aid, but Nyx takes the scepter they had before, which used to belong to a high priest, and pretends to be high priest, and declares and announces that there are more riders toward the another end of the city. Many ghosts go, and others start going, but then start wondering, wait, how did he get here? The captain would have pointed out that to the fool's ghost that the one that pretended was dead 200 years before the riots broke out, so long going to be there. But Matt should mention it again. He can't because the captain's still enraptured with Screeve and doesn't notice anything. And then Ali goes in for a casting.
And she's shaking, and as the chaos bursts, 10, 11, 12 points of magic damage. Violet's in my hands, and she's shaking, and as the chaos bursts through, it's gonna pass in front of Screeve, and I'm gonna smile and time's gonna slow down and it's gonna turn into this magical cotton candy land as the captain explodes out in the colorful rainbow. Yeah.
His body just bursts in a big ring, and I just see you ringed in it from afar.
All the spirits together shout,
Captain! Oh,
Oh, I thought that would help us.
wait, was that with fear?
No, it's
"No, it's
help.
up. Captain is destroyed."
Okay, I'm wearing this armor. This armor is from the great captain from the days of yore.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to swim up a little bit and see if I can get purchase on this, like, chimney, but...
This is a floating bookcase that is like floating in the water. You kind of clamber onto it, and it's
Just... we're shredding, man! I'm gonna take out my blade, and I'm gonna clink it against the armor on my chest that I found in the vault. I'm gonna say, soldiers! I'm your captain now!
There it is.
We retreat! Head back to the Amber Reach!
Yep.
the place you're in, man.
The temple!
Sure.
Retreat
Come
back
on,
to the
I'm Captain.
temples! Hold the lines there!
I'm Captain! Me!
Make a presence roll.
Head back to the presents! Okay, I am going to use my rally dice on this one because I don't want to buy this up. Come on. Okay, finally, with hope, I'm gonna get, it's gonna be 22 plus 5, 27. Minus 1, 26 because of my presence. 26 with hope.
26 with hope. As you shout this, rest of you watch as spectral energy seems to surround Brixton. And while her voice seems to emit from her mouth, for a moment another emits. The voice of another captain. She's briefly possessed by another spirit in these riots that occupies her body, and you see a strong human woman standing, short hair, and a cloak that flaps in the spectral breeze as she shouts out, "Let us not fight. It is the lack of faith that forces us to kill kin. These riots, this bloodshed, will be the end of us all. It is the God King that hath forsaken us, not the gods. We must show." An arrow takes her in the throat, and the spirit falls out of Brixton's body, and you watch as the soldiers look back in horror. The flames, the spirits of the soldiers, and the haunting fades. The district falling back to mist, and the riots gone. You all float in the water. Here, the hunt, or are you keeping on your barrel? This brief glimpse into the dark history of Amber Reach, for the moment, left to history. As your troop, one by one, leaps or swims to the edge of this parapet, catches your breath, and looks up now through the mist that has somewhat parted at your proximity to the amazing multi-staired climb of the Ashcall Quarter. And we'll come back to their next episode.
Nice.
We'll see you all there soon.
And with that, we finished our recap of that episode. And now all that's left is to show you my homebrew of the night. As I said before, I'll be limiting remainders to one subclass, to one class. Start with the Arcane Knight. Based on the D&D Eldritch Knight subclass of the fighter, it is the domain of Arcana and Blade, with a spellcasting strength, because we need it makes sense, and they need good spread. Starting evasion is The starting evasion for this class is 10, while your starting hit points are equal to 9. And for class items, right now I only have one item listed. It's not really important, so but you could go with a rune covered sheath, and but now to the meat of the things, the features. Starting with the Arcane Knight's hope feature, combat casting. You can spend 3 hope to use a spell whose level is less than your proficiency immediately, without being interrupted after performing a weapon attack. Basically, regardless of after attack, you can spend this hope to keep the spotlight on you for this casting. Then your class feature, bonded weapon. Choose one weapon to bond with. You can mark 1 stress to have the weapon appear in your hand. Sort of like the Arcane ability the Eldritch Knight's ability to have your weapon return to your hand magically. Though, and there's a little bit of a twist in here there's a teleportation, so it's in your hand. You can decide what teleports, the weapon or you. You can use this to teleport to a location quickly. However, be warned, it's only due to one weapon. It cannot. This is limited to the weapon itself. It does not extend to any piece of ammunition, nor could you actually just select a piece of ammunition as your bonded weapon. It has to be something that can function, meant to function as a weapon onto itself. Then you get the subclasses. You get the classical. You get an old D&D subclass now. D&D class. For this the Dustblade. Its whose foundation is Remember Blow. When you hit the last creature that successfully attacked you with an attack with your bonded weapon, and the attack roll you rolled equals the same as the attack roll that hit you, which basically this is off of. You automatically inflict critical damage. You will inflict critical damage regardless of what your hope and fear dice say. And however, I would say that except if it's not only equal to it there, but it also would naturally be a critical hit anyway. Like the hope and fear equal that. Then you get to then the maxed out dice you have for the critical hit you drove over. You actually get 2 of those. So, like say you have something that's something that you go D6 attack. Like a normal crit, you would take 6 damage plus roll at 3 which for 9. But in this case, if you get this boosted crit, it would actually be a 15, which as your additional 6. Then your specialization, Channeled Edge. This was the primary ability of the Dustblade in the thing. This is based on the primary ability of the Dustblade in D&D. If you land a hit with a melee weapon and used combat casting, in the hope feature, if you hit with a melee and use to cast a spell on the creature you just hit with it, it is considered like the spell being channeled through the blade, your weapon. And as such, it's harder to them resist. Like you have advantage on any rolls to perform the spell, and they have disadvantage on any rolls to resist. And then mastery of the Dustblade, should have dodged. When you can spend a hope before attacking with a bonded weapon. If it hits, increase the damage by the target's evasion. this is more likely to go wrong with but when it go, the higher the evasion, the more likely it is this won't succeed. But when it does, the more devastating it is. Then the Dawn Shield. I originally made a Dust Plague Ranger archetype for 5e, and I'm not sure if I've made it for the current D&D edition, though. However, when I did it, I also made a corresponding Paladin subclass called the Dawn Shield. Then you got, as a foundation, you get Mystic Shield. Well, all other of the subclass features are just upgrades to this. When you cast a spell, you generate a shield that reduces the next damage you take by the spell's domain level. You cannot generate another shield until your current shield has been used. Like, it lasts for one hit, but it'll help protect you with that. And it gets additional. For instance, when you get your specialization Bane Shield, a creature who inflicts damage, whose damage was decreased by your Mystic Shield, makes a reaction roll. And then I didn't finish writing this out, but I thought I did. But they take damage equal to the shield's level, basically the spell's domain level, the main level of the spell used to create the shield, minus half their reaction roll. It's possible that they fully resist the spell, but not. Little extra thing, and it's automatic. No additional resources to get through this. And then Mastery, Deflector Shield. Also a passive bonus to Mystic Shield. While Mystic Shield is up, you have a bonus to your evasion equal to the shield's level. With that, I thank you for joining. This is Free Night Rear Metro, and I wish thee good fortune on the quest of life.